Stage 1 of the process is to put the car into a low gear and insert the stereo removal tool, or in our case, Allen keys, followed by a bent bit of wire into the CD slot to pull out the stereo unit. Don't be afraid to pull hard. After removing the unit from the car, stage 2 can commence. Use the T9 and T10 Torx drivers to remove the screws as shown. The large screws mounting the CD player to the stereo unit are T10. Once all screws are removed, carefully pull back and set to the side the CD module. If it is a 6-stacker stereo, then the ribbon cable is detachable. However, for single CD models, it is fixed, so be careful not to damage the cable. Flip the unit over and use the T9 driver to remove the bottom plate. Thread the coloured wires on the provided loom through to the bottom of the unit. Remove the SMD capacitors from the location as shown in the provided instructions. Be ultra careful not to damage other components or lift a track, as this is easy to do when soldering by hand. Strip the ends of the loom wires and pre-tin them before soldering them in the place of the capacitors. We recommend using gaffer to keep the wires in place. Solder the red and black power wires to their respective locations as shown in the instructions. The wires are a little tricky to install as they are in a tight location, so be careful not to melt surrounding cables with the soldering iron. Again, tape these wires down with gaffer. Feed the loom wire out above the connectors on the rear of the unit, ensuring that a cable restraint is attached within the unit wherever convenient, avoiding hot heat sinks inside. The unit can then be reassembled. Stage 3 is the fiddly part of the job. Put the car into a low gear and remove the rubber tray. Remove 3 screws with the Phillips screwdriver. Then remove the centre console, which is held in by 6 clips, ensuring that the power window switch cable is removed. Then open the glove box and remove the screws shown, and maybe a few more if it doesn't come out straight away. Then the loom can be threaded behind the housing and down the back to the side, so you can attach the rest of the loom, which we routed from the centre console storage compartment. Here is where we mounted the included switch. Operating is as simple as turning the stereo to radio and flicking the iPod radio switch.